What if I told you that this AI tool makes it 100 times easier to write YouTube scripts? And if I was lazy as fuck, I would use it to write all of my scripts. Now look, I don't personally lean on it because after writing 100 scripts, I think I'm better than AI. But if you're just starting out or just want to pump out consistent content, without spending too much time on it, this is a no-brainer. Unlike most AI tools, this is actually built by top scriptwriter working for the top educational business channels on YouTube that you can see right now on the screen. So if you want a quick and easy way to write YouTube scripts, watch till the end of the video because you'll learn the exact process I would use to write highly engaging scripts. Alright, so let's start with what this video is now going to be about. This is not going to be about Poppy AI, although I know you've probably heard about it. But from as far as I know, there's a lot of people who are not 100% satisfied with the price to quality ratio. And in general, this is just a pretty expensive tool. When it comes to the costs, it's going to cost you $400 yearly. And this is the only pricing option that you have. This is the cheapest pricing option that you have. So you got to spend $400 just to see and try it. So instead, I'll be taking you today to a subscriber. This is a free to try tool. They have a paid subscription, but this is still just a monthly subscription, not a yearly subscription. So you're going to first watch this video, see if you like it. Then you can sign up for a free trial. And if you find value in it, then you can subscribe. So I'll show you first why this matters so much. This is actually a tool built by someone who writes scripts for a living, understands the workflow. So you can expect this tool to be more reliable. So let's say I might create a video about YouTube office setup. First, we're going to do some research on YouTube. Obviously, we could go straight to subscriber, but I'm going to first see if people are actually searching for terms like this. So here you see the overall score of this keyword is pretty low. So I might go for something better like YouTube studio setup. And actually, let's go for YouTube studio setup. And overall, you can see the score of this keyword is much better. So we'll stick with this one. And I'll look for some channels that we can get inspired by, or we know there's a lot of knowledge about these channels. All right, so first one I can see is Think Media. I think it's pretty good, so we'll go with this one. All I have to do now is just copy the handle of their channel, click add channel, and just add the handle here. I'll click connect channel. And the first thing that we are going to see is the avatar of who we're going to create content for. This should be your must-have element in your content strategy. You got to understand very well who you're making the videos for. And it's not going to change. It's going to be the same person that you're making this video for. So let's say I want to make content like Think Media, maybe add some of my own twist to it. But this is avatar that it generated based on all of the transcripts on Think Media channel. So this channel appeals to aspiring content creators who are eager to improve their YouTube channels. They want to express themselves, build personal brands, and potentially earn income through video. You can see some basic demographics. I wouldn't focus so much on this. I'll focus more on like the online behavior. So types of media they consume, personal content, entertainment, channels they subscribe to. And most importantly, the key questions that these people are asking. So for example, how do I start a YouTube channel from scratch? What equipment do I need to create quality videos? How can I improve my video editing skills? These are all of the questions that potentially person looking to improve their YouTube channels might be looking for, right? So it's important to keep in mind those questions. All right, so once we have the audience set up and we have an avatar like this, we can go to the chat. But I want to share with you a few cool things too. So I'll go to the competitors, and this is like vidIQ version of Outlier Research. It's a little bit simpler, but I think it's still a cool way to explore some ideas we might find. So I'll go with the highest outlier score, 2.5x and above, and I look for the long form videos. And it showed me 2 winning ideas for Think Media channel that they could think of. I'll actually go to my own channel and see what suggestions it might have for me. And here's actually a pretty cool idea, exploring these ideas at the moment. But it's basically a breakdown strategy of someone famous. I've seen these videos working very well, and I've actually made 2 videos like this. You'll be able to see them on my channel very soon. But yeah, let's get back to Think Media. Now we'll start with the chat. And here we can go and find some ideas for this channel. Well, this is a channel that's already very popular and they covered a lot of ideas. So this will be just to showcase the features of this tool and show you what's possible with this. But we can select this, for example, find new video ideas, and it will automatically insert this prompt. So find breakout channels similar to mine that show signs of rapid growth with strong audience engagement relative to their size. Analyze what makes these outliers successful, their topics and title formats. Then suggest 5 new video ideas for my channel and audience based on what we've learned and what performs best on my channel. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. I'm not sure how accurate it's going to be with the outlier scores and all of that, but it seems like it has access to a lot of data. So this is very good. Let's hit send and see what it comes up with. So it's searching YouTube channels. First, it found some channels that are getting popular recently. This is pretty cool insight because this channel focuses on camera gear reviews and has extremely high views to subscriber ratio, meaning their videos are heavily pushed by the algorithm to non-subscribers. It gave me the winning title pattern, which is also pretty cool. Product A versus product B, binary question, or product is extreme adjective. I like this. The Canon R8 is terrible. Here's why. Let's see some more ideas. This channel focuses on video editing tutorials and is seeing high recent volume indicating they are hitting on trending tools and techniques. I taught myself After Effects in 7 days, how to edit a cinematic trail in DaVinci Resolve, the secret to viral video editing. Winning title pattern, I did X in time frame, here's how, or the secret to desired outcome is not what you think. So what I like very much about this is it comes up with these winning title patterns. And when I work with business owners, they do not always know how to make an engaging title. And I think patterns like this are very helpful. So I really like this. Now 5 new video ideas for Think Media. So we have a breakdown by topic, by title format, and by the hook angle. So it came up with some ideas, for example, about cameras. And that's how we can build an audience, build an avatar of this person who's trying to get better on YouTube and is doing it through new DaVinci Resolve features or something like that. But I want you to pay attention to this. It came up with a few different ideas. And if I would choose one strategy, I would stick to this one strategy. So I wouldn't make a video once about like camera gear reviews and then do a video about video editing. I wouldn't do it unless it's very precisely targeting the avatar that we're looking for. Just by a generic idea like this, it would not work. You'd confuse the algorithm with 2 different groups of people. We gotta make sure we stick to one niche. And let's say I wanna make a budget gear guide. This is actually what we're looking for in the first place because we're looking for YouTube studio setup. So let's go with this one. We can come up with a title format like price studio setup for a niche. So let's say $500 studio setup for new YouTubers. That's gonna be my title, and I'm gonna say to it, I am going with this title. I want to make a video for aspiring YouTube creators who recently started their YouTube channel to promote their business. And now a very cool feature, which I think is just so powerful that we have to use it, is context. Because if we just ask AI to write a script, but it's gonna be so generic, they're probably gonna roll your eyes and just think about quitting. So that's why we're gonna use context. And there are a few ways to use it. I'm gonna type in budget gear in 2025 for filming videos. You're gonna find a lot of ideas. And this tool can very quickly just analyze the content inside these videos, transcribe those, and find, for example, budget-friendly cameras or tripods or all of this equipment that you're gonna probably need to research, but instead you can just go here and find all of the videos with people who already are making content about this, right? So add these 6 videos. And what I would also do is just add some text context about yourself, which is going to be also very important because you don't want to be just news aggregator or research aggregator, you want to remember about adding your own touch to it, your personal touch to it. So you can say something like, my clients were constantly asking me what sort of gear I should buy. I'm just making this stuff up. I'll just add this as text context. We can also go ahead and try with the AI research. So for example, we go with some suggested queries. So I'll select probably this one, start one research. And now AI is going to do the research for us. So there's no point of doing it ourselves. All right, so we got this research note. Have a look on this. Studio kits in 2025 are more accessible, versatile, and powerful than ever. AI-driven video production is slashing costs by 80%. So it listed some tiers around $1,000, entry level under $100, pre-built kits, DIY kits, budget tiers, nice. Content type prioritization, I think that's very true. Audio should be always first. Relevant context, that's pretty good for AI research. All right, so after giving all of the context and the title for this video, I got an outline for this video. I think it's pretty good, so we'll just copy all of this, and now we'll begin writing the script. So I'll click create script for Think Media, and I want to create a script using all of this. Let's send it, and now it started writing the script, and we have something called the canvas. Now we can review the templates. The templates are pretty cool here. I'll go with the educational template, like 8 minutes. And now the questions to refine the script. So now it's coming up with a hook, which I think is going to be pretty cool. So we already had like an outline of the idea that we want to cover, including all of the context and all of that stuff. But now the actual scriptwriter agent takes over, and now it's going to create an outline based on storytelling, based on the templates that we've selected. So it all is going to make sense now. Instead of just being scattered with all of the information, we're going to come up with a nice outline for this video. So this is the exact outline that we got. I would not recommend you using a word-to-word script. It just does not sound so good when you're reading word-to-word from the script. So I would just stick with this outline and use it. But what we can do now is obviously copy all of it, create a new document, and just add all of this here. And now whatever you feel like does not make sense for you, or you prefer to add some information in some places and remove some parts, now is a good time to edit this so that when you're filming, it's going to be easy for you. You're going to feel like this is your script. And when you have something like this, do not jump straight to filming. Just try to practice the script a little bit, and then maybe go once or twice without recording, just reading the script, practicing. How would you actually say all of those things? Just say them out loud, practice before you film it. And then once you hit record, it's going to be much, much better. So now I'll walk you through exactly how I completed one of my other videos using this tool. So I actually tested this before creating this video. And I created a video that you can see here. This is a 2-hour YouTube funnel setup, or YouTube setup in 2 hours, however you want to call it. And I started chat with explore a new video about this for my channel. This is the idea. This is your ultimate guide style video that covers all the basics business owner needs before pressing record. All right, so there's a few title options that I suggested. Hook example was actually my own idea too. Then analyzed my other videos on my channel, suggested the hook, the structure, the template, then added some more title options. Then I said, let's go with educational template. Here's some more metadata I want to include. Setup, you should only consider filming talking heads and screen share videos. So now, like I said, give some context. So it's more personalized. It has some more insider knowledge. And we're creating a script for your new top of the funnel guide. And it asked me some questions. Then I replied here, and it gave me this outline, opening hook, and it's actually pretty close to the way I filmed the last video. And I actually used it, and then the script itself, I wasn't using it word to word because I just don't think it's good for the final quality of the video. But you can see that it was very close to the hook and the context I gave it before. So here's the script, and it actually gave the proper call to action to work with me at the end of this video. So I think this is a very complete tool that you can use, and just feel free to try, because you're gonna be able to write at least 1 or 2 scripts, do some cool research with it, and experiment with this. So that's all for today. Remember to subscribe to my channel and comment under this video if you liked it. And if you feel like you need some help with your YouTube, you want to get some results, you want to get some booked calls for your business, then click the link in the description, book a call with me. We'll go over your strategy, we'll see what we can improve. And if you want to see my full guide on how to start a YouTube channel in under 2 hours, the one video that I've scripted using Subscriber, the tool that I showed you today, then click this video that you see on the screen right now, and I'll see you over there.